What's up? It's your girl, Courage Molina, Chief Courage Crusader. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, why not? Just subscribe. So then every time a video comes out, you can get it. You don't want to miss out. So listen, this is a different type of, this is probably not really motivating. It's probably, I hope it's encouraging. How's that? I want to encourage you today by saying sometimes it actually sucks. Like, no, like for real. It actually sucks. It is not going the way you thought it was going to go. You've been doing the things you thought you were supposed to do, and it's just not working out. It's just not working the way you thought it was going to work. Truth is, some of the stuff is working, right? But it's like, it's just enough for you to get by. It's just enough for you to stay sane. It's just enough for you to keep your head above water, but you are not living in the overflow of whatever that you thought you would be living in right now. And so on those days, sometimes, man, it just literally sucks, bruh. You feel like, dang it. Why does, and then on those days, it feels like everybody is winning but you. And you look like she ain't even that good. How she winning? She don't even really care how they winning. But this is the thing. Even though sometimes it sucks. So why do I want to tell you it sucks? It's because I don't want you to be on this walk, to be, going through a marriage or trying to build a business or a ministry or trying to get out of debt. And I want you to think that because you said yes to this life, you said yes to making some changes, that everything is just going to fall in line. And you're only going to have good days. You're not going to have any bad days. Oh, if I have a healthy marriage, then it's good. No, child, it's not going to be like that. Some days it's actually going to suck. Like facts, okay? Actual facts. Some days you are going to be asking yourself, have I lost my mind? Am I crazy? Did I actually hear God say that he was going to do this thing? Because if he said he was going to do it, I get sometimes there's going to be a little struggle, but dang, why he ain't did it yet? Like, what is we waiting on, Lord? Right? Some days it feels like that. Some days it feels like even though you've been kind to whoever, that they're not, it's still the same thing. Or sometimes it feels like it's getting worse, real talk. Like, I've been following you and I've been doing this thing, I've been building this business, but I'm making less money now than I was when the business first started. Or we're making less headway in this marriage than when I first started saying I was going to make a change. But I want to tell you to stick with it. Because it's going to suck sometimes. That's why I want you to stick with it. Because it sucking is not an indicator that it is time for you to quit. It not going well, feeling like trash in your finances, asking yourself, are you crazy? Am I irresponsible? Those things, sometimes it's going to get that way. You're going to come to that. That is not an indicator that it is time for you to quit. It is not an indicator that you didn't hear God, that it's not going to work out, that he's not with you, that you've ultimately felt like that's not what it is. It's just you're on the road to something greater. And when you're on the road to something greater, sometimes some of those stops going to suck. That's it. So when things are going crazy for you and you feel like quitting, if you're anything like me, you will go ahead and cry. I don't know if y'all know that, like I cry. I'm a big old crybaby. I have a crying playlist, Cry Out. It's called Cry Out. You can check it out on Spotify, actually. It's a playlist. I also have a playlist like when I'm so mad with my husband. I have a playlist to kind of fuel those emotions. I don't think that playlist is that helpful, but I have one because you know why? Because I've been married for 18 years and sometimes, bruh, it's not that good. You understand what I'm saying? Why do I have a cry out playlist? Because sometimes, I've been an entrepreneur since like 07, 08, but I've been full-time entrepreneur for 2 or 3 years, and I'm reading these blogs, people talking about, oh, they replaced their income in 30 days. That was not my life. That is not my life. And so sometimes I need to cry out to God because I'm still trusting and believing him. It's not over yet. We're not done yet. But in those moments where I feel like, bruh, this crap sucks. Guess what? It probably does. Is it the end of the world? No. Is it, where you're going to stay? No. Because at the end of the day, I know that God isn't done because I haven't won yet. That's how I know we're not finished. Right? I know that this isn't the place where I'm supposed to quit because God causes me to triumph. Because God says he's working together all things for my good. That means it's going to be some good stuff and it's going to be some crappy stuff. But at the end, I win. And so if I ain't winning right now, that means I ain't done. I shouldn't expect for it to be great the whole time, but I know that once I've arrived, once I've gotten this, it's going to, listen, when it's all said and done, I have won. And so if I'm sitting in a situation or a circumstance where I feel like crap, it sucks today, like this is trash, I'm feeling like I lost my mind, I must be crazy thinking that I could do this, the enemy starts running his trap. That's when he love to start running his trap, when you already feeling bad. I just want to tell you, it's okay for you to feel like it sucks. Guess what? It probably does. It probably does. But I want you to be encouraged that while it sucks today, this is not your final destination. That God still has great things for you. And the thing that you started on this journey for, it's not only a possibility or a probability, it's a promise from God. So what's as good as done. Just keep moving forward. Acknowledge that you're in a bad space today. Take some time to cry. You can't take the whole day to cry because you got other stuff to do. But take some time to cry and to feel in those feelings and then move on. You can work when you feel like crap. You can do the work. I used to say, oh, I can't. And you know, I'm a creative. And in my mind, you know, I'm a motivational person. And so if I'm having a rough day or I'm struggling, then I can't really get the work done. That's just more crap. I never stayed home from work when I worked with somebody because I got into it with my husband, or because I was short on money, or because I got sick, or because I was annoyed with my life, or because there was some other thing that didn't work out. Never in my life have I called in for no crap like that. No, I ain't never like, oh girl, I can't come to work today because stop. So stop not showing up for yourself because you don't feel good. Stop not showing up for yourself because you feel like crap, like, oh, it's not really working out. Take a minute like you would do if you worked. You would either cry in the shower in the morning or cry on the way to work, and you might not be in the best mood, but you would be there and you would do the work, and then you would come home and you would do whatever it is you needed to do, and the new day would start the next day. Right? Like, that's it. So that's all I'm saying. Yes, sometimes it feels like it sucks because it does suck, but don't stop there. All right, it's not that motivational. I feel like it probably wasn't as positive as I want for these videos to be, but I care more about these videos being real. I want to motivate you to keep moving, and I don't feel like I can do that if I pretend like it's gonna all be rainbows and unicorns. It's not. Some days it's gonna suck, and some days it's gonna hurt like hell. That just is what it is. You gotta keep on moving. You know, keep moving forward, because you know that things are not gonna end this way. Listen. I love y'all. Again, this is your girl, Courage Molina, Chief Courage Crusader. Until next time, be strong and very courageous. Love y'all. Later.